Hello beautiful people, welcome back to a new video. Today's inquiry is all about connection with ourself, and also, is the self-centered activity solution for our problems? Because we are living in a world that we are collecting all kinds of different information and we are storing that, we are creating this ego, this person, and this person becomes you. So everything that we ever heard, everything that we ever collected, and everything that we have been in touch with has created you as a person. Also your genes, your parents, so the entire human consciousness and the conditioning inside of this world have created this person, the you. So now that we see that we are everything that we have ever seen, what is the self-centered activity? Well, because we are operating always from this small, closed I, from this closed I am. Because let's first talk about why the I am is so small and closed. When you say I am, and you can try this with me right here, right now, give attention. You can close your eyes and say, I am. When you say I am, that means only you. You isolate everything else and there is only you. But when you now give attention, you can also close your eyes or have them open, and you just try to let go of everything. Observe everything. Observe your own thoughts. Observe everything that's happening. Notice that there is no one or there is no need to watch, to observe, to feel, to listen. Everything happens by itself. When you are just watching, there is no I am, there is only infinite I, or everything, there is only watching. So difference between this and this is tremendous. Between I am and between observation is tremendous. And why is that? Because the way that we are living, because of the conditioning that we are having in this world, we are using only a small portion of our brain. This small portion of our brain is used for thinking, and you can, I think it's somewhere in frontal lobe, I'm not sure, you can Google it, you can use scientific data to confirm it, but we are only using a small portion of our brain when we are thinking all the time. So naturally the rest of our brain has been not used, and the other part of brain is being used too much. So this part of brain is worn out. You can see this at the old people. If you go to old people nursery home, you will see that most of them are like children. They do not know how to talk anymore, or if they can talk, they cannot quite remember what has happened a few seconds before, because they have worn out their brain. They are constantly thinking about that which was and that what will be. And because of that, they can remember something that was happening before 20 or 30 years, and they cannot remember what is happening right now. It's called dementia. But one of the main reasons for dementia is overthinking, using too much of your only one part of the brain. So what is happening when you are now completely differently observing your brain? Not only your brain, but everything. You are watching without I am. There is only watching, there is no I am. When you are giving attention at this way, your entire brain works. So there is no losing energy on the thoughts. Actually, everything is at one place. So what is happening in that moment? Because the entire brain has collected all of its energy, there is no loss. And also there is universal intelligence flowing through you. There is love flowing through you. And when there is a love, there is compassion, and there is completely different view on the world. Now, when you are observing like that, our problems in our world become different. Because the way that we are thinking right now, when we have a problem, we are trying to concentrate on the problem. We are so in pain because of this problem. We want to have some solution that will get rid of this pain, and we can be rest assured that this is gone. But the more we do it, the more problems come, the more problems arise, and it's a loop where you constantly think about the problem, and you're never solving them. You're just doing something to move them away. But when you are now observing with all of your attention, you are not interested so much about the solution of the problem, but you are interested in the problem itself. Where does it arise from? Why is it there? So you come close to the problem. You observe it with all of your attention. Actually, there is no you, there is only attention. And the attention sees the problem itself and goes to the very root of it and gets rid of it. We will use example. If you, for example, cannot go to sleep because you are worrying too much for your job, what will you do? How will you perform in your job? Or if you have a deadline that you have to fill out, you would start to think constantly about it. Will you get it? Will you not get it? Then you go in bed and you cannot go to sleep. Then you wake up not having enough sleep, and you're still worried about solution. You are so worried that you cannot even focus on working and getting the job done because you are so stressed out and you're so tired. You are unable to fulfill that what you wanted in the first place. But now, when you come too close to the problem, you observe the problem itself. And what is the root of this problem? You are giving attention to problem that you cannot solve. And you are come closing to it. And you observe it. And you soon realize that the root of the problem is not a problem of the job, of doing the job, but it's actually fear. Fear of losing the job. Fear of living without the job. So, if you go even deeper, you will observe that you are afraid of the fear. Not the losing job, not living as a homeless man, but you are afraid of the fear. Because the fear inside of us creates different kind of state that is unpleasant and that compel us to do something, to escape, to fight, to solve the problem. We are afraid of this unusual feeling inside of our body. So we do everything to avoid this feeling, because this feeling is actually putting a lot of stress on us. But what if in giving attention, you come close also to this fear and you observe it and you allow it? And you will see soon, even if it's so uncomfortable, even if it compels you to feel bad, you stay with it and you give complete attention to it. Observe it with everything that you have. And you will soon notice that the fear is burning out. It's becoming even greater and then withering away, because it has lost its all energy. You have to get used to the fear itself, the feeling of the fear. You can observe it just like you can observe your thinking, and it comes and goes away. Now that you have get rid of this fear, you are free, because now you are not worried about the deadline, because you don't have a fear about it. And now you can go to sleep, and now you can rest yourself. And when you are rested, and when you are not worried about your thinking, you are not interested all the time in solution, you are able to actually do a job. And if you do it, to the best of your ability and you've done it, it's okay. If you have done everything that you can and you can still manage to do it, it's okay. Everything is as it should be, and you see that, and you are not anymore so interested in this conditioning of the thought. You are only here. And naturally arises the question, well, how can I live with this? Well, first of all, if you are giving attention in your life, you will see that your life naturally envelops itself. Just like every cell inside of your body is living and knowing what to do, they are all doing together what is needed to be done. By giving attention in your life, by developing the skill of observation, you become like that. You are living the life as it should be. You are doing what is needed to be done, not what you like or don't like. Because of this, there is great discipline inside of you. There is great attention, love, compassion, and awareness. Try this living. Try giving attention in your life, and you will see the difference, I guarantee you. You just have to give attention. Thank you for inquiring with me. As always, test this for yourself and see, does it work? Infinite love, and until next video.